I can't believe I'm saying this, but there just might be a live-action remake out there that actually is worth watching. And yes, I'm talking about Netflix's recent release of the long-running series One Piece. After watching all 8 episodes over a 24-hour period, I have to say that I am more than a little impressed with the show. So today we are going to review what it is that makes One Piece work as a live-action remake. For those of you who don't already know, One Piece is a popular Japanese manga and anime series that has been around since the late 1990s. Now, I will admit up front that I was completely unaware of the existence of One Piece until Netflix greenlit the live-action remake. To be honest, I've never been much of an anime guy, other than catching some episodes of Dragon Ball Z when I was a young kid. So I came into this series as a complete rookie with zero knowledge of any of the source material, characters, storylines, anything. All I knew is that the series involved pirates. So admittedly, I can't speak with the same knowledge as diehard fans, so take this as a first-timer's perspective on the series. After watching the first season of the live-action remake, there seems to be some lessons to learn given how terrible the vast majority of live-action remakes are these days. First and foremost, from everything that I can tell, One Piece was incredibly faithful to the source material. Since I had no knowledge of the history of the show, I went back and watched some of the anime, and I was impressed with how close it matched. Even the backstories came from the source material in some form or another. It also seems like the show's creator was heavily involved with the production of the live-action remake, and you can just see the effort that went into staying true to the original. What was interesting is a few days after the show's release, I saw an article in the New York Times saying that the show wasn't as good as it could have been because it did not take the opportunity to expand on the world and essentially make it original. And as usual, I couldn't disagree more with the know-it-alls over at the New York Times. They just can't grasp the fact that deviating from the source material doesn't make a show enjoyable. What matters is how well the remake is able to take the characters that were loved in the source material and translate them to live action. Inserting new personalities without capturing the essence of what made the character great originally will always end with a mess. And herein lies the true strength of the series. The characters. As someone who has had no knowledge of the characters before the start of the series, I thought these characters were great. I loved Luffy's relentless optimism in pursuit of his dream, as well as his unrelenting loyalty to his friends. He sees being a pirate as freedom, and the king of the pirates as the most free. And honestly, who can't get behind a dream like that? Frankly, the entire crew is just good. They all have their own characteristics that make the overall product extraordinary. And the actors that were chosen to play these roles did an amazing job with recreating the characters. I mean, whoever was in charge of casting for this series deserves an award. The casting of Iñaki Godoy as Luffy was perfect, as he is able to really translate the character's kind-heartedness, loyalty, and determination in pursuit of his dream. I can't praise the acting of this character enough, as he is immediately likable and easy to support. Even Luffy's unusually large appetite works incredibly well, because this leads to his intentionally eating the devil's fruit as a kid. Overall, the actor does an outstanding job with the role, making him instantly likable and the opposite of what you'd expect from the King of the Pirates. Frankly, each and every character in this season was cast incredibly well, and it appears that great detail was placed into the character's development. The show also spends significant time introducing each character's backstory and motivations, so the characters feel more personable and easy to relate to. And the underlining theme that the crew is forming an unexpected family bond makes the crew even more likable. Each cast member adds dimension to the series. And this goes beyond even the main cast of characters, as the villains were also really well done. The role of Buggy the Clown by Jeff Ward and the portrayal of Mihawk by Stephen Ward were two of my favorite roles in the series, and I was happy they were in more than one episode. And the appearance of the characters was also very well done overall, capturing the essence of the anime without going too far. It's a delicate balancing act, but the show managed to do it perfectly. And if the characters were not impressive enough, One Piece was also way more adult than I expected it to be. The fight scenes are impressive, and the visual effects were about as good as you're going to get from a Netflix series. The camera work was also well done in capturing the action sequences, and I liked how many of the main characters would call out their finishing moves before performing them. So overall, I was very impressed with the live-action remake of One Piece, and I'm looking forward to the next season. And despite my initial reservations with the show, as I have been repeatedly disappointed by these remakes, I have to say that the fantastical world of One Piece just gained a new fan. My only fear is that we will get a flood of live-action remakes that follow the traditional path of destroying what was already a quality product. But given I am such a newbie when it comes to the fantastical world of One Piece, I'm curious to know what you all thought of the series' first season. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Was it a good representation of the manga? And can Netflix keep it going? Let us know in the comments section what you thought. And if you made it this far and you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you know when new videos come out. Thank you and have a great one.